Hello everybody, I am back with yet another part to my ongoing gargantuan series, the BUZZSAW is the Law. Part 16 today, another 10 bands to show you. Let's get straight on with it. The first band, this is a band from Sweden, formed in 2012. They have got 3 full-length releases out. The one I'm going to show you is their 3rd full-length from 2023. And that is the band Bastard Grave. This release, Vortex of Disgust, put out by Pulverized Records. Thick, meaty, Swedish sounding death metal, but with sort of hints of doominess, sort of autopsy and coffins kind of style. So please check them out, Bastard Grave from Sweden. Next, we have got a band from Czechia and a bit of vinyl to show you. This band were formed in 2007. They have got 4 full-length releases put out. The one I'm going to show you today is their 2nd release from 2014, and it is the band Brutally Deceased. I hope it's showing up. Let me get it out of there. It's quite a shiny cover, this one, so I'm not sure how well it'll show up. But it's got a bit of Paolo Garardi artwork on the front. Yeah, superb. This was put out on Dementia Records. Just old school sounding, superb death metal. And a band that you don't hear mentioned very often, you know, and having 4 full lengths out. So please go and check them out. Brutally Deceased from Czechia. Put that down there, safe. Next, another CD to show you. This is another band from Sweden, formed in 2020. They have got 2 full-length releases out. This is their 2nd full-length from 2023, and it's the band Farsoth. This release, Morbid Symphonies, put out on Black Lion Records. My friend Dylan introduced me to this band, and what a recommendation. Absolutely superb. This is old school Swedish sounding death metal, but with that new death metal incorporated into it. You know, tons of blasts, the brutality's in there, but it's full of that melody, that nice mix of melody and brutality. So please go and check them out. Farsoth from Sweden. Okay, next, this is a band from Spain, formed in 2008. They have got 2 full-length releases. This is their debut from 2014, and it is the band Come Back from the Dead. This release, The Coffin Earth's Entrails, put out on Black Seed Productions, I seem to remember. This is excellent. This is again, thick HM2 soaked death metal, D beats for days. Absolutely brilliant release. Come Back from the Dead, check them out, from Spain. Okay, next, another Swedish, it's a CD, another Swedish band. This is a band that was formed in 1992, but only ever released demos. They have since sort of reformed in more modern times. They've got 2 full-length releases out. So this is their debut full-length I'm going to show you, put out in 2019. And it is the band In Pain. This album, The Sound of Death, look at that cover. You can see it there in all its glory. The boss pedal rising from the earth in a zombie hand. This is really, really overdriven, thick, dirty sounding HM2. Absolutely brilliant release. And a band that these releases are quite hard to find. What was this put out on? South Coast Productions, so I'm not sure if that's a self-release. Produced by Thomas Skogsberg. Well, the guitars were recorded in the Sunlight Studio by Thomas. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Really, really filthy death metal. In Pain from Sweden. Okay, where are we up to? Another band from Sweden and another band featuring the mighty Roger Johansson. This band was formed in 2014. They've got 3 full-length releases out. This is their second release from 2021. And it is the band Grizzly. This release, Salting the Earth, put out on Extreme Music out of Spain. Just brilliant. You know what you're getting with Roger and his projects. Old school death metal written all over it when Roger's involved. Lovely guitar sound, lovely guitar tone. All their releases are good. I've got the debut, not got the newest one, but I've got the debut in this one. But yeah, brilliant. Grizzly from Sweden. Okay, where are we up to next? And another band from Sweden, a trio on the run. This is a band formed in 2012. They have got 2 full-length releases out. This is their debut from 2016. And it is the band Gutter Instinct. This release, Age of the Fanatics. Again, that real thick tone that you're going to expect on the guitars. But this band have got a bit of all sorts in there. There's almost hardcore, punk, doominess, almost black and drift sometimes. Look at that logo as well, love that. But yeah, really interesting listen, a little bit more to it. This was put out on Prosthetic Records. I don't suppose I need to keep telling you all that, because I do my best to edit in the info there, don't I? But yeah, Gutter Instinct, check them out. Another Swedish old school death metal band. Okay, oh, and another band from Sweden. We've made it 4 in a row. Let me have a look. The next band is Swedish, so it's going to be 5 in a row. What do you expect from a series like this, though, really? This band was formed in 2009. Is that right? Can't read my own writing. No, 2000. 2007, I think. Again from Sweden, like I say, they've got 3 full-length releases out. This is their second release from 2012, and it is the band Mortized. This album, The Key to a Black Heart, put out on FDA Records. You know what you're getting with FDA Records, don't you? This is dark, evil, brooding, Swedish sounding HM2 death metal. Absolutely brilliant. I've got another release of theirs as well. But yeah, really, I mean, you've only got to look at the cover. It's as evil as that cover. Mortized from Sweden. Okay, the next Swedish band, and the band that is playing in the background. This is a band formed in 2018. 1 full length. This is it, put out in 2020. And it is the band Reinc Carnage. This album, Reap, put out on Apostasy Records, who I know dealt with the last Flesh Crawl album. This, again, is old school death metal, but it's incorporating that modern sound as well. So you've got loads of blasts in there, almost some thrashy riffs at times. Not the most overdriven of HM2 sounding guitar tones, but just a superb release, and another band that you just don't hear mentioned very often. Reinc Carnage from Sweden, believe it or not. And the next band, and the last one I'm going to show you today, and one that I felt like I wanted to include in this, because whether or not you class them as a HM2 sounding band, I don't really know, but to me the guitar tone has got lots of it about it. It's a one-man band from Australia, formed in 2015 by the gentleman goes by the name of Chris Anning. Superb multi-instrumentalist. And this release was put out on Awakening Records, one full length, this one and that's it, from 2022. I think initially it was put out on Bitter Loss, I'm not sure, but it is the band Cryptor. This release, Celestial Extinction. So like I say, I don't know whether you could class it as such as HM2, but the guitar tone has got that, it's got that about it. If you like old school Swedish sounding death metal, that tone, I mean there's a lot more to it than this. It's got a bit of everything in here. There's a little bit of technicality in there, there's a little bit of old school, a bit of new school, a bit of thrash at moments. Just a fabulous release. There's the inside of it, and anyone wearing a Desultory t-shirt on the back of an album cover is going to pique my interest. That's it, Cryptor from Australia. Like I say, playing in the background from Sweden, Reinc Carnage and their album Reap. I shall turn it up a little bit so you can have a little listen. You heard it at the start, but let's have a little listen more, right? Wow. Here we go. Here we go. They've got worth checking out, haven't they? Thank you as always for watching. It is always appreciated. I'll be back soon with another video and another part to this never-ending series. But until then, look after yourselves. Take care. Bye for now.